Alright, Chelsea fans, here we go again, and we are back after a boring game as Chelsea faced Manchester United in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge as the match ended as it started with both teams being goalless. But before we begin, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and like this video. My last video did well and I'm hoping for this one to be better. Tuchel's team is still unbeaten, and after switching to a back three, Tuchel's men have conceded just 2 goals in 9 games and scoring 9 times since he is in charge. Tuchel managed to keep another clean sheet but no goals to help his team push into a top 4. Tuchel went in with Mendy in goal, Aspi, Rudiger and Christensen as a part of the back three, Callum and Chilwell as wingbacks, and Kovacic and Kante acted as a double pivot with Mount.Giroud and Ziyech up front. The Blues saw a lot of the ball and kept possession well, but in the final third lacked finishing and had poor decision making, to which even the manager stated that the team isn't clinical enough in front of the goal. Mendy didn't have much to do but again gave us all a scare as the ball slipped through his hands once again, but he managed to get it back. He threw his body well on the other instance to save the ball from going in the back of the net. However, I feel he has to be more vocal and work hard on his touch in the box as well as his distribution. Aspi did well to keep Rashford silent and forced him out wide and looked like a rock in the back, was pushing on top once again as Callum got the ball and tried to counter. The skipper had a strong defensive display and made a couple of big clearing headers and halt United's progress. Rudiger had a commanding presence once again and had accurate long ball passing through the game, had a huge physical presence in the game and denied any sort of space for the opposition to work with. He won his aerial duels and cleared out danger, and at times he had made excellent dribbles from the box and stayed in front at times, giving us a numbers advantage. He gave us flashbacks of what Zuma did against Ajax with his run. Christensen looks better with each game and helped his side to play from the back, was calm and composed and looked comfortable having the ball at his feet. Didn't let Dan James or Greenwood have any sight of goal for much of the game. He looks improved and is doing well filling in boots of Silva. There was a controversy regarding the handball from Callum, but there wasn't much into it and it was by no means a handball. Was arguably the best player for Chelsea in the first half and also set up Giroud, but the Frenchman couldn't get to the end of it and hurt himself in the process. Looked to get past Luke Shaw and even had success doing so a couple of times, but was later replaced by Reece James, who provided more defensive support for captain Aspi. Chilwell had a good game today and was looking to go forward and cause problems for the opposition with every chance he got. He combined well with Mount on the left, but I feel he could still do better as he wasn't tested much defensively. Kante, even on his bad day, had somewhat a good performance. He looked sloppy and gave away possession many times in dangerous places. His play improved in the second half, however, and even did well to put the ball away from a corner from Rashford. Was a bundle of energy again and had some well-timed interceptions. We expect too much from him, and when he doesn't keep up to it, we feel like he played poor. Kovacic again ran the show in the midfield but had to resort to defensive duties more often. He always looked to create something and help build the attack from the middle, but he didn't get the support that he deserved. He tried to play the ball at times in front, but our front line just didn't look interested to chase the ball. Ziyech had a poor performance and looked dreadful and pathetic while going in front as well as tracking back. He was even seen walking and not pressing down players for most of the game. He failed to have any positive impact on the game and I felt he should have been removed at halftime. Had the best chance of the game to get all 3 points, but he hit it straight at the keeper and looked uncomfortable playing inside the field and wasn't enough alone and looked for someone to overlap him or make a run past him, but he would lose the ball. Had one of the worst outings in a Chelsea shirt, was quiet after the break as well. Mason Mount had another good performance and led the press from the front as usual. Looked to link up with Giroud and Chilwell and always looked as the most liveliest player in the Chelsea attack. Always running left and right and looking to play some beautiful passes and switch the game from side to side and even dribbling during counters. Giroud had a good chance to put us in the lead but couldn't get to the end of the cross from Callum. He couldn't replicate his heroics from midweek and didn't see much of the ball throughout too. To take advantage of a player like Giroud, you need to play the ball at his feet in the box, but our players made him run after through balls and didn't even supply him enough, as they opted for a safe back pass or a side pass. Reece James also had another instant impact performance. He had a great cross for Werner, but Werner couldn't make the most of it. Also had a chance of goal but was blocked. Pulisic looked to play in the false nine role, but he just didn't look like the same old Pulisic when we had the ball at his feet and didn't have much creativity or act as a threat. Werner didn't have much of an impact in the game and wasn't looking to hurt the opposition in any way. A frustrating game for Chelsea as he dominated possession and didn't create anything much from the game. We wasted corners and free kicks too as the delivery was poor. We had another game where we saw plenty of the ball, but in the final third it's almost like a front line is missing. Christensen and Rudiger look solid today and are looking to be comfortable together as a new centre-back pairing. We're hoping for Silva to return too. Our front line needs to improve as possession doesn't win us games, but we need goals to get us points and qualify in the next rounds in the round of 16 and cup ties. We will face Liverpool next on Thursday away at Anfield in the Premier League. Another tough game, but one which we can take advantage of due to their poor form since the new year and them missing key players. A big test for Thomas Tuchel once again. That's it for now, and if you watched the video till here, please smash the subscribe button and like this video. Also let me know who you feel was the man of the match down in the comments below. Have a great day, stay safe, goodbye.